So our three keys that will give you the confidence and the skill to give a great presentation are ESP. I know I'm not asking you to tap into your latent psychic abilities. ESP stands for engage, story, and passion. All right. Before we dive into those three keys, let's address the 800-pound gorilla in the room, fear. Or as I like to call it, forget everything and run. It is frightening to get up in front of people, but why is that? Every survey that's ever been done over the years, when people are asked, what is your greatest fear? Fear of public speaking is always right there at the top. This particular one here is from the 1977 book list, but they're all the same, believe me, if you go check these out. This particular one, when they were asked, what is your greatest fear? 41% of them said speaking to a group. I find it very interesting that fear of death was way down there at 19%. So I suppose if you are asked to give the eulogy at a funeral, you would rather be in the box. But it's true. It's absolutely true. Obviously, this doesn't work. But perhaps the biggest mistake that people make with eye contact are people who think they're making eye contact and they're not. They've been told, or they've read it somewhere, oh, you got to look at your audience, right? Of course. But what they do is what I call watering the garden, okay? So all they do is just sort of bathe their audience with their vision, right? Just sort of back and forth like you're watering the garden. How do we use eye contact effectively? Well, I'm going to be very specific about it. It's a three-part process. It's called eye contact, thought, and pause. So here's what I want. Keep it down to a maximum of 5 key messages that you're trying to get across. Okay? Research has shown time and time again that no matter how brilliant you are and how brilliant your information is, audiences will rarely remember more than 5 key messages. I believe it's more like 3, but 5 is the maximum. It's why I structured my presentation the way I did. It's 3 key things I want you to remember: engage, story, and passion. And I believe a month from now, if somebody asks you, you will remember that. Okay?